Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19 My Player Career, continuing on with our Caribbean T20 League, and just for a little bit of spoilers, a little bit of a lead up. I'm pretty sure there's gonna only be this episode and one other episode of this T20 comp, and then we will be moving into a huge tournament. We're going to be playing in the Ashes over in England, so it's definitely one of the checklists we have to tick off for our career. And yeah, very exciting times coming up. So is this good preparation? I mean, I think any form is, or any good form is still good form, regardless of game mode. Ideally, going into a test series, you do want to have some long format form going in. But if you're seeing the ball well, you're hitting the ball well, it's going to carry over regardless. I guess we just have to, and we'll probably, and that's the thing. The last few, I think it was like 2 or 3 matches on this tournament that I do sit out of. We are the captain, I think. Yeah, we are the captain. So I do sit out the last 2 or 3 matches, just in preparation for a huge Ashes campaign. But we still got some stuff to do here. So hopefully we can, bat well in this tournament. Get some runs, get some wickets, get the form up, because we're facing some pretty handy bowlers, spin and pace. So it's not a walk in the park over here. As right here we get a nice juicy full bunger there to finally get off the mark. It's been a pretty good start for the fielding team here. First wicket and a tidy couple overs, but Hemraj has decided to put the foot down, and we get another nice full toss. This time we actually get some good timing on it. The left-hander coming over the wicket this time and absolutely getting dismantled. That was a massive 6 around the wicket. Like he bowled round the wicket in that in the previous over he bowled, and it caused us. I mean, it's always a tough angle to face on the game, but he's decided to come back over the wicket, and he's given us two rank deliveries straight away. So not good bowling from the left-hander Hamza. Just straying to. I don't even know. I couldn't even see where the ball went. I think it must have been a leading edge. I think it went onto the stumps, but probably a little fortunate we didn't get caught and bowled. Just scooping it back to the bowler, but that's a better length. He's still getting 2 straight. You would think, but again, just not really getting the timing right. But not a great bit of bowling, as we're going to sneak through again for a single. Hemraj is going well up the other end. There's no reason to hold him back. He's 20 off 10 now, so going along very nicely. That is a beautiful flick off the stumps there. That's going to go for 4. They do have a sweeping man back, but what a shot. Just the power in the wrist there to work that beautifully into the gap. So after after our very poor start to this game, we're now 1 for 43, so it's turned into a pretty damn good power play. So yeah, very good little fight back in this opening stanza. Is this one going to be worked? Should be an easy couple. It's going to be pushed there, but a bit of a weak throw from the ropes. So getting back quite nicely, and looks like very good wicket. Coming on nicely. We're obviously facing the quicks early on. The spinner did bowl the 1 over, but yeah, it's been coming on nicely, able to exploit the power play at the moment. So I honestly don't mind coming in for an early wicket in the T20s, because as you can see now, the field is spread, as that is a glorious reverse sweep. That's like one of their main scoring areas at the minute. They've got a very, very defensive straight field, and leg side. It's not going to be easy for us to really get on top here, but ending the wide it's a close run, a single. But anything outside off, they do have fielders there. As again, we've hit it beautifully. It's just a fantastic shot. They got 2 men there, so it's not an easy shot to play. But we pierced the gap twice now, so very well batted against the spin. But generally, you know, if it was a good opening stand and we came out like at this stage, 1 for 70 odd, the field spread, it's tough to really get into your innings, I find. So, you know, obviously picking up the singles and the 2 is easy, but as a number 3, we want to come out and dictate terms. So, losing an early wicket, honestly, I'm pretty happy about it for the most part. Hemorrhage 42 off 29. We have slowed up a little bit here, 37 off what was like 30 balls, but finally get a little bit of reprieve right there, just straying a little bit straight and able to flick that one away. They didn't have a man back there, so getting a nice relieving boundary. The run rate is still, I mean, still good. 8.56, can't be disappointed. Only the 1 wicket down. A very handy platform to really push on here, and that's what we're going to try to do. It's pretty much go time here. Is that one? Surely he's got to be wide. It's sort of the last couple of overs they've been bowling. It's a bit of a strange field for the tactics, but they're bowling very wide outside off, just like that. It's been frustrating, and somehow that was not given a wide. Not great umpiring, honestly. He's throwing it out there. just building the pressure, building the frustration slightly, because yeah, couldn't really. I mean, we gone for the reverse sweep, but we can't hit them that wide. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that was the plan for a couple overs with the spin, but you know, we got through, got a couple of cheap runs, so not the worst thing in the world as we're looking for 2, but definitely not going to get it there. So move on to 46 off 40. Again, that bowling very wide of off stump has tied us down a little bit here. Is this one going for the sweep? It's going to be given too. I'm going to challenge, because I honestly, I didn't really think it was out. I thought either, with the ball spinning back in, I thought either it's got to have hit us outside the line of a stump, or it's going to be going down leg. I would have thought, as I don't know, it's probably not going down leg, but it's got to be close to hitting us outside the line of off stump. Surely it's going to be hidden in line. Damn. It's gonna. I mean, it's plumb. Halfway up middle stump. You can't really get much plumber than that one. But yeah, disappointing. I honestly, when it happened live, I didn't think I was gonna be given out, but I guess on replay it was a pretty easy call to make. So, you know, 40. What was it? 46 off 40. A decent score. Obviously, we couldn't really push on, and we do end up losing the game. Hamraj batted well, but just some good contributions from the Bayonets batters. Also, excuse me, Dick Weller scored some handy runs for us, getting 40 off 21, but couldn't quite get enough runs, unfortunately. We must have had a little bit of a collapse there, as going to be taking on the Patriots. They got some decent players. I saw Kane Williamson, Ben Cutting as well. A couple other big names. So we're going to be jumping straight into it. A bit of a, last game, it's hard to say. Like we batted, I thought we batted very well. Honestly, the bowling tactic to really bowl it wide and sort of just dry us up, it worked pretty well for them, because we did have quite a few dots thrown in after our good start. And just a little bit of frustration creaked in. It was still a great platform. I still think we should have scored more than 170, the position we were in. But a decent score. You can't be too disappointed with 171 going into the bowling innings. As we're gonna have a bowl first in this game. Our Tier 20 bowling stats are not too crazy. It's funny how our longer format bowling is so much better. I don't know what it is. We just don't seem to get the wickets in T20s. I don't know why. But speaking of the devil, we are absolutely gonna clean bowl old mate here. What a ripping ball. That's just spun back sharply, knocked the top of off stump, and a huge breakthrough. Great stuff, you know. Getting the wicket early, and now they're 2 for 20. Tremmel and obviously the the danger man, Kane Williamson, are the men at the crease. And we are going to be bowling to Kane Williamson now. He's hooked that one away. Looks like it's going to go for 4. It looked like a bit of I don't think he was trying to hit it there, but he's got quite a bit of timing on it to go. It looked like he was going more through like point backward point, but he's got 4 from it. As this one, he's going to get another 4 back to back. That was the shot it looked like he tried to play before, and this one he's actually hit a little bit better. So 3 4s in a row off our bowling from bloody Williamson, and now he's gone back and just scooped it over short fine legs. So 4 4s on the trot. We started so well with the ball, and now bloody Williamson has come out and just dismantled us at the minute as this one is flicked away. And we are going to finish with a dot, thankfully. But we come back and picking up a big wicket. Creamer there. Obviously, they've had a little bit of a collapse. Kane Williamson has gone, and the others have tumbled around him. And he actually hit that pretty damn well. It's a big wicket. So now 7 for 96 in the 15th over. We're 2 for 23. So that one's just going to get work for another single. Carlos Braithwaite, obviously the danger man of the crease, can hit a big ball. I wouldn't say too much else. They do have Cottrell as well, so a pretty decent bowling attack this side. Is that one just going to be work for a single? Braithwaite is batting well, 28 off 21. Is this... I can't believe... How did this not bowl him or take the edge or something? I don't know, dude. Must have been close. I wanted to look at the replay to see what actually happened here. It was the big slider, the big full one. Just went under the bat, so Shamsy does survive. As they are... I mean, they got past 100, 110, 3 overs to go. I mean, with Braithwaite at the crease, like they could sneak to an okay score. What did they end up getting here? What are we gonna have to chase? Target of 144. They went pretty well at the end there. 3 overs, they got like 30 odd runs. So I mean, with a couple of wickets remaining, that's a very, very good effort from the tail enders. Carlos Braithwaite, I'm assuming, got the bulk of the runs. So it's not done and dusted, and they've come out strongly here. Little John, 1 for none. He got a wicket made in first over, and he started off with 2 dot balls. So a little bit of pressure. Obviously, we don't want to lose our wicket. We got to play smart here, but also don't want to give him a two maidens in a row to start a T20. But he's got 1 for none, 1.3 overs. Just get a single, get his figures a little bit. As this one come a decent bumper actually. I don't know. That's probably going to be given leg byes. So he probably got he might, no, I don't think he did get the maiden. I think Hemorrhage got a couple of runs thankfully. As this one is just chipped up in the air. Not a good shot, and that is going to be a huge wicket for the Patriots. Our first is that our first ever duck? it may well be our first ever duck in Cricket 19 in our career mode, and it looks like we were able to chase the score thankfully. Carlos Braithwaite 51. And then just good contributions all the way down the list. We're able to knock them off. So hopefully guys are enjoying the career mode. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.